Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere. No juice.
No juice.
No
Itt egy
way.
kulcs.
A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found. It fits. That was almost too easy.
Csokolom.
It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands. There's something funny about that picture.
Igen.
Oops! A hidden switch. This must be the main fuse.
Igen.
I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event. Electrical cables.
Ez miért fontos nekünk, hogy itt vannak electric cables-ök?
This thing wouldn't take me far out here. The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of... It's a picture of a buffalo. What I wouldn't give to be there. Extra large, no refill. Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. Cherry pie. If there's 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks.
Ezekkel nem bírok kétszer interaktálni. El tudom venni.
This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track. All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. Looks dusty.
Nem bírok még egyszer interaktálni vele. És még ezt tudom bekapcsolni. Mit kéne így csinálni?
Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Fueled up. But the engine is still way too hot.
Igen.
Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine.
De mi a faszommal? Mit kéne találjak? Innen kéne kivenni ízét. Bazd meg, jeget, az rábaszni. Vagy én nem tudom, mit akar.
It's frozen shut. At least the cold chain is unbroken.
Nem. Ezeket meg tudom nézni. Itt bent kéne keressek izét. Vagy bármit, amit tudok használni. De nem, egyszerűen nincs itt semmi.
Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Ah.
What I wouldn't give to... It's a picture.
Igen.
The landscape on the...
Igen. Semmi.
Electrical cable.
Electrical cables. Mi a fasz kell? Mit csináljak itt? Ezt csak bekapcsolni tudom.
Again that ghastly tune.
Nem tudom, mit kell csinálni? Vagy mit kell találjak, hogy hol van? Egyszerűen...
This thing wouldn't take me far.
Nincs second interakció. Úgy, mint a izénél.
My tires should still last a couple of miles.
Ezek csak gumik, ezek semmit nem tudok csinálni.
Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine.
De hogy cooldownoljon?
All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways.
Üdv a csatornán!
Nem jövök rá, hogy mit kell csinálni. Hotspot indikátor. Mindent megnéztem. Ó, bazd, várjál. Ja, bazd meg ezt. Ó, de hülye vagy meg.
This loot box contains only some rusty pliers.
Nagyon menő. Nagyon menő. Jó, és akkor... igen.
Those pliers won't help me with that.
Igen. Nem. Nice.
Zip.
Zip. Jó. Nem.
Those pliers won't...
Nem.
Not until I have found a...
Jó. Most. Nice.
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need.
Nagyon jó.
There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
De azért mi bajba leszünk. Nagyon jó.
Done. Finally we can make off again.
Nagyon jó.
Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Janika. Prologue. The Lazarus Incident. Na nézzük ezt az incidentet. Ott van hit, Deutschland.
You sure this is the right place?
Hát,
When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever.
hát lehet, hogy
Feeling
az nem így
chilled out
lesz, haver.
already.
Van egy olyan érzésem. Aztán ki tudja. Na,
The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
micsoda. Ez kicsit messze van.
Ah, yes. That's where I am.
Igen. Nézzük meg, mikor jön.
The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world.
Nem nézzük meg.
Brr, looks cold.
Ah,
Its heydays are over.
hogy blatja, kurő.
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark.
Renteljük a bótot.
A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. I wonder what that is. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed.
Igen.
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Truberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already.
Mindent rögzítünk. Jaj, azt nem akartam. Csak meg akartam nézni. Azt hittem, hogy macska.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. That's probably the town's landmark. There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlagte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma.
Jól néz ki.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
Receljük, persze. Nyomjuk.
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater,
The
Mobius
local movie
Palace.
theater.
The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
Menjünk, nézzünk valamit. Nem tudunk be? No.
Evening.
Csókolom!
Hey. Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so. That's quite a few fishing rods they have there.
Igen, vannak fishing rodok.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Jó.
They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there.
Igen. Kisasszonyja.
Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
Ennyi?
Any idea?
Just try again.
Just try again.
Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Good afternoon. How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Truberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Hans Tannhauser. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, 11hauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet.
Well, I'm working
De
on a
nem
text and I
magával.
could really use some serenity.
Szeretnék
Text?
itt
Are you a
pihengetni.
kind of writer or something?
Mit mondott? Nem féltem. Négy. Mit mondjunk? Nyomjuk ezt.
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Truberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Truberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
Üdv a csatornán!
Hogy lépkedtünk fölfelé? Darkest Night.
What?
Please, you've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down.
Hát ez nagyon jó ötlet. Mr. Tannhauser.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster.
Sea Monster.
Must be a local myth. It seems rather unpleasant outside.
Mondanám, ne nyissuk
I
ki.
better not.
Ja,
It'll
nem
start
is-
raining
Oké,
in.
oké, nagyon jó, nagyon jó.
What a mess. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet. Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
What the fuck?
Where did he go?
Most kell megnézem őt?
So many rooms. So few guests.
Igen.
Even more of that strange goo. This leads to the rooms. I wonder what tomorrow's menu will bring.
Azt hittem, hogy amúgy becsukja, nem megyünk ki.
Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes
Hát
and
ez
loneliness.
zseniális, Mr. Trenhauser, hogy lerögzítjük ezt a... Most mi van? Ja?
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a
Nem,
burglar,
az a probléma,
I think.
hogy nem maga volt a szobában.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me.
Húj.
This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on earth would steal a paper on quantum physics. Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Those Proto-Germans sure had a lot of imagination.
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you.
Ja,
What was your name again? Tenhauser?
Tenhauser.
Name's Gretchen.
Persze.
I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Aha.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good,
Well
but what am
met.
I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar.
Jó van.
It looks like he escaped
Úgyis van
with
a
one of the old gondolas. I
szobámban
bet
még
he's
hely.
hiding somewhere in the mountains, which
Segíthet
incidentally is also
Catcher
where I
vagy
was
Catchen,
heading.
vagy mi?
Come on, you're a scientist.
Igen, igen.
You're coming
Nem
with
is
me now.
kicsi.
You're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows? Maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me? Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this. I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
Jól van. Ugye nem tudunk ezzel mit csinálni.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Igen.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Jó.
I have to insert a coin first.
Jó.
This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks. Locked. Time waits for no man, not even in Truberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line. Hello? Anybody there? What was that? It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
Ki gondolta volna?
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Jó, várjál már, csak így körbenézek meg ilyenek. Na. Jó.
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense. Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Good morning.
Excuse...
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful.
Jó.
Well, merci. Üdv a csatornán.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Aha.
It's the window to my room.
Igen.
A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering. There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
Igen. Tudja, hogy át kell másszak, bazd meg, hát ez biztos vagyok benne. Menjünk már erre, vagy erre. Nem bírunk? De.
Hilarious the Unready, Margrave of Truberbrook. Conqueror of the Dragon,
Ez eddig nem volt
Savior of Truberbrook,
nem?
in the year of our Lord 1250. Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
Így ki lehet teljesen jönni. Menjünk be! Nincs senki. Csókolom! Beszélgessünk vele.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist
Spofoly.
and patron of the arts.
Üdv a csatornán.
His wife was a flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine, so nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail for me again?
Hát igaz.
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. They are called Millennium Cooperative, a very dubious corp.
Jó.
I've heard enough.
Anything else I can do for you?
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
Jó.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think? Anything else I can do for you?
Nem, most már tényleg nem.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home. By the way, the buffet is open. Please, help yourself.
Jó. Innen szívesen elvennék valamit amúgy, mert tudja, hogy lesznek dolgok.
Now where would this lead to?
Menjünk már be.
Locked. Hey. She's almost in a trance.
Kapcsoljuk ki.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
You bet I am. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Omega-3 is a fatty acid.
Come on, that's applesauce.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
Aha,
I'm a
mondjuk
quantum
ezt.
physicist.
Maradjunk itt.
And what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
Mi a fasz?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Your uncle was a wizard?
Wizards? They aren't even real.
So, what do I have to...
There's only one thing I can think. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something. There's something funny about that clock.
Aztán megint lehet vele interaktálni.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
Igazából még mindig nem tudtunk meg semmi.
Note to self, The buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for
Amit
the
egy
public health
de
department.
quest-tel kapcsolatban még nem mondom. Ezt is már nem tudom elvenni. Jó.
This can must have fallen off the table.
Jó. Jó, hogy itt csak ennyi minden van.
This muddle of spots and telling more about the room's many previous occupants than I'd wished.
Aha.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen. Just a hanger. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. I'm not tired.
Én azt hittem, hogy itt fönt még lehet valamit csinálni.
Locked. Please ring bell for service. We only serve...
Ez mi? What? Mindent meg lehet nézni.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Hoppá.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
Befagytunk. Nem tudom mitől. Ja.
Now look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit?
Egy a főnökasszony, az van, amúgy.
I've already made an entry on this. I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied...
Could you please focus?
Hi.
Hey!
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
About the cable car. What was the problem with the power line again?
We have to fix the high voltage power cord in order to get the cable car running. If you touch it, it will fry your synapses. We still have to reconnect the loose ends somehow. Anything else I can help you?
Yes, I would... So, how long have you been?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
But then how did you get here?
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of course.
Why Truberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, but I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds, and when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little...
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference, but then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer? In New York?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New Englands, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Catalina, then Canada and the Midwest.
Okay.
On and on. Then Washington State, Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on...
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never...
Interesting.
Itt is csak recelni tudom.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
It's heartbreaking to see the town in... Everything's going down the drain. Just like this wobbly table.
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew. My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. I think I finally understand what he meant.
Ennyi?
You better keep...
It might be able... Actually, it just needs one more... My father used to say, the only thing... I think I find...
Valahonnan valami hiányzik.
Is that a maggot? It's having a good time. Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Lenny of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Információ. Nem bírom kikapcsolni.
I'd rather not disturb the...
Ó, jó. Ez mi?
Maybe somebody hid their money in there. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Ott is van. Most így észreveszem, vagy most került oda.
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
Ha.
Oh, there really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Igazából egy itemet vágok, hogy mit kell vele csinálni, a többivel nem.
Oh, thanks. For me?
Does this device suffice as a deposit in exchange for the fishing rod?
Yes. Feel free to leave it here.
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Good idea. I only need some bait. Subject, species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can. I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. A beautiful, healthy tree. Acasoidu platanus. This I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. It's hate. Subject, species reintroduction. That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Aha. Jó. Gyere.
I don't think it...
Ide, gyere. Ne, meg. Ebből csak egy van. Ugye?
It might actually... My father, the only thing... I think I finally...
Még ugye mindig nem tudok mit csinálni. Igen.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Master.
Jó.
No, 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 Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
Miért?
No, no.
Nem.
Danger. High voltage.
Meg lesz amúgy, szerintem. Bár most nem tudom, hogy mit kéne csinálni. Most teljesen nem tudom. Ezt még mindig nem tudom.
Locked. I'd rather not dis-
I need to know what.
Nem. Várj, bazd meg.
I'll save you, my little friend.
Oh. Faszom. és akkor most... Nem tudom, miért lenne jó ötlet az, hogy mi most itt minden áron pecázgassunk. Biztos, hogy ki fogunk majd valamit tolni.
I don't think it's in.
Jó.
Well then, good catch.
Mi a fasz?
What the? Can opener?
Aha.
Subject: species reintroduction.
Még egyszer tud... Nem. Most mi a... Mit vettünk föl? Ez mi? Feladni mindig nem lehet? Haló?
I don't think it's.
Jó. Jó. Aha. Ja, ez még mindig nem lesz jó.
It might be actually. It. My father. The only thing more stable than
My
it. I think
father.
I find.
Nem tudom, hogy mit kaptunk fel. Nem tudom, hogy mi az.
I have to insert a coin first. The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the wind, I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore.
Aha. Jó.
It seems you need.
Indeed, Mastermind.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Még mindig nem.
Locked.
Ja, igen, log. Igen. Jó.
I wouldn't know how.
Jó.
Hi.
Hey.
I.
All.
Mindig nem jó. Most megint egy valami kéne. Az pedig egy izé. De nem tudok bemenni, bazd meg.
They don't seem to have... Good morning.
Morning.
I noticed something.
Speak your mind.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a...
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Aha.
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers?
Just a second, Prophet. Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers.
Hoppá. Ez a izé kell, bazd meg a... Nem. Nem ez kell. Nem ez kell.
There's a brown tube inside. But why would I need one?
Na várjál. Most megint nem tudom, hogy amúgy mi a faszomat szedtünk fel. Ja de, akkor így. Ja, én azt hittem, hogy ugyanilyen színű. Ja de. Ja.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Good morning.
Excuse...
Are you feeling any better?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Klaus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Klaus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, he's vanished without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Were you whining too much over his loss?
I don't know. Klaus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Aha.
Could you tell me something about the...
Don't bring up the old cable car.
Ezt
I
keresztük,
don't
ugye?
even...
Igen.
Please excuse me.
Jó, most kéne azt csinálni, hogy mi tudjuk, hogy hol van a Klaus. Nem, jöjj el ide.
Cunning. If only I had some kind of projectile. Cunning. If only I had some kind of projectile. It won't be this easy getting close to it. Oh my. It looks desperate.
Szomorú.
Subject: species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
Szomorú. Bassza meg, pedig azt hittem, hogy ezzel akkor most megint nem fogom tudni, mit kell csinálni. Most megint nem fogom tudni, mit enged és mit nem.
Now it's a case for the metal restorer. I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
Hoppá, hoppá. Te várjál. Hú, de rossz, hogy ilyen lassúak vagyunk. Hoppá.
Hilarious the Unready? Is that you?
I don't want to frighten him.
Ennyi. Azok én azt hittem, hogy az jó lenne.
Truda would probably not approve of my appearance.
Jó. Először felmegyünk, megnézzük, történik-e valami. Utána visszamegyünk a izébe. Nyilván ott kell csinálni valamit. Fölbattyogunk. Jó. Ugye, akkor ez még mindig nem működik. Igen.
No, no, no.
Jó.
Voila. There's a current again.
Easy.
I'll just leave it like that.
Easy. Easy. No, no easy. Nem. De még nincs
I
coin.
have to insert a coin.
Igen.
It seems you need a special key to...
Indeed, Master.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain. If only I had another coat hanger.
Na bassz meg.
The local gondola lifts haul, although there aren't any gondolas or mining carts attached. A smell of oil
De
and
várj, de
soil
bazzeg azt
lingers in
izé
the...
tudnánk szerezni onnan lentről. Amúgy. Nem azért az 520-asért.
No, no.
Itt van.
A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering.
Te hülye! Megvan, mit kell csinálni. Nice.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
Nice. Most
I've already made an entry on this.
The local gondola, although there aren't any, a smell of oil.
Ja. Ez kettőbe. Nem. Jó, és akkor most kéne. Ez nem fog még működni.
No,
No.
no,
Ah.
Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
Jó, a coin az nem működik.
I have to insert.
Ez se. Ez még mindig zárva. Jó. Jó. Jó, nagyon jó, és akkor most megint elakadtunk majd.
Hi. About the cable. And you really want to?
Why are you afraid? Whatever we find over there could be of great importance to. Come on already! And that cable car looks sturdy enough, doesn't it?
Okay, I'll try to come up with something.
Anything else I can help you with?
No thanks. Well then.
Bye.
Most megint nem jó lesz. Várja, kimegyünk a izébe, akkor mi van? Még mindig.
It won't be this easy getting close. Cunning. If only I had some
Nem jó?
cunning.
Ja. Receljük.
We know well enough that cats like to climb. Unfortunately, their bodies seem to be designed for climbing upwards only. Anyway, Beverly, I've spotted a gigantic red tabby in a tree, which, on closer inspection, could in fact also be more like a fox. Assistance may be required.
I'll just try luring the cat down with a mating call.
Aha. Nice.
Meow. Meow. No reaction.
Nagyon jó. Jó. Ez egy. Jó. Nice. És akkor most se tudunk vele még mit kezdeni, igaz?
Cunning.
Igen.
Cunning. It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Ja. Na most jön az a rész, hogy most megint nem fogom tudni, hogy mit kell csinálni, mondjuk ezt már elmondtam párszor. biztosan kell majd még csinálni, az ott fönt. Itt. És ez lesz az a szoba. Te nem mondasz most semmit, ugye?
Good morning.
Excuse.
Any news about
Nothing.
Please excuse me.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest.
In our house. Oh dear, I'm so very. Let me call the police.
Thanks.
I will keep
Ja,
you.
azt még nem is mondtuk neki.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home.
Most megint nem tudom, mi a fasz kell csinálni.
Locked. I'd rather not.
I need to know what happened.
De várjál. Vagy...
They serve traditionally. Apparently, a few I don't want to take this with me, but I love cheese skewer.
Aha. És most jön az, hogy megyünk. Várjál. Nem. Most menjünk vissza hátra. Reportoltuk a theftet. És akkor most... Nem, itt már nem fog kelleni semmi. A coin az ugye nem. Így nem. Nem.
No, no.
Nem. Nem. Akkor az mihez kell? Most kéne egy kis help. Mihez kell a screwdriver? Mi a faszhoz kell? Hát? Ja, hogy így.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
Hát de még mindig nem jó.
It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Ne bazd meg.
A beautiful, healthy.
Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
Mit mondod?
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive
Yeah.
that drop.
Azért most már pedig kurva közel vagyunk.
Subject: species reintroduction.
Geci, most még valami kell. De mi?
Locked.
Ja, hogy ezt is lehet piszkálni. Hát gec, most megint nem tudom, mit kéne csinálni.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
Eddig rájöttünk, most is rájövök. Szoba. Ugye ide nem tudok még mindig bemenni. Vissza kell jönni. Most találtam, most kell visszamenni.
No. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Jó. Most már jó, nem? Nem.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
Ja, hogy ez?
Soft as a feather.
Soft is feather. Na jó. Jó. Mehet. Hát bazzeg, ennek aztán kurva sok értelme volt, könyörgni. Nagyon jó. Go öreg.
You like this, don't you?
De aranyos, hogy ezek. Jó.
Klaus?
Na jó. Ezzel semmit nem kell csinálni? Jó. Jó.
Good morning.
Excuse.
Any news about Claus?
nothing.
Milyen nothing? Milyen nothing?
Please excuse me.
Milyen nothing, bazd meg? Hát bazd, Istenem.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty.
Jane 66 hasi. Üdv a csatornán.
Jaj, Istenem!
I think he passed out.
Nagyon jó.
Now I've got you.
Nagyon, Istenem, komolyan mondom. Ah.
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Hú, ez...
Good morning. So what's with the cable?
I used to own the cable car. Everything was taken away from those maniacs. Destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine.
Please go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
Who are these maniacs you refer?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises.
Na bazd meg,
Ruthless
végre.
and
Elmetszi.
unscrupulous.
Csak mondja most már a
Little
dolgokat.
family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Zölz,
Hoppá!
entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Truberbrook Zölz and Truberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Truberbrook and the arts,
Ott is van.
well known beyond the borders of this country.
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail for me again? Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative. Ruthless, they leave us, little family. First, they strip me. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign driving visitors, what they were actually up to. But after a few, they shut down. Just think of, they closed down and turned away.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups. Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please take it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Meg is van. Yes. Na jó, mindjárt jövök, kimegyek cigizni. Már kiidegelt ez az öreg, könyörgöm, ezzel a róka sztorival itt.
Híd felület. Üdv a csatornán!
Na, go tovább. Na, cicám.
Good job. Cable car is going. Man, you're some klutz. We'll meet on top in case you manage to find a way. See ya.